Yeah, I think since I want to kill Lackey, I'm gonna let him go to combat first. Because there are juicier targets than Lackey, like a pile driver would be juicier. Second War Chief, okay. Only one card left. He could virtually cast anything except, there's one card he can't cast. I think it's still correct to hit the War Chief there, but I'm going to hit the Lackey because there's one Goblin left in his list that should be out of casting cost. And he decided to play the War Chief first. Next turn we can recur the Punishing and hit a War Chief. Try to keep up that way. Or maybe it's time to just Glittering Wish, grab the Jun Charm. Sharpshooter? Okay. So that was the last piece, the Sharpshooter. But I think we can come back from this, so we're gonna upkeep Toast a War Chief. Second Grove. So upkeep will recur the Punishing Fire, we'll Toast. Punishing Fire, by the way, Grove Punishing Fire, very powerful engine in Legacy. His deck works more, so I mean I could do it during his draw step as well. Yes, I know you're gonna sharpshoot and then I kill the War Chief. Yeah, it's a Pyroclasm basically. It's an instant speed Pyroclasm though. Just neat. Matron. It's scary. Okay. I mean, if I keep making land drops, I should, if I get my colors in the right combination, I should be able to, oh, there's the pile driver. That's the scarier thing. Am I dead here? Nearly. Actually, no, I'm actually Xaxes, or a little over Xaxes. That would be a reason to hold the Punishing, is him drawing exactly Matron into pile driver. Alright, let's go one more game against this guy. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I should have held it. I didn't need to upkeep it. I mean, I did it on upkeep because this cheapens his goblins, but pile driver was already cheap. Alright, submit. We get one more game against this guy. It's not a big deal. We're on the play too. See if I can't stop the Goblin Lackey this time between Abrupt Decay, Punishing Fire, Dried Arbor blocks. Yeah, Goblins is sweet. I mean, he's budget Goblins, but it doesn't mean it's a bad deck. He's still got a lot of the engines. He's just missing the Wasteland package, Rishadan ports. A lot of the times, Goblins will splash white for Thalia. So it's kind of like Thalia and a bunch of Gobos together. It's kind of funny when you think about it. So I could keep this, but it could get blown out by a Tarfire on the Dried Arbor. I'll take a 6. This is much better. Well, not really. I'll be careful not to play the Dried Arbor till later in the game. But it's got Grove Punishing. Therapy's a curious thought. There's no Veteran Explorer to pair it with, though, so bottom. Probably just Windswept Go. It's Thalia and the 7 Goblins. That's the deck name, right? Thalia and the 7 Goblins. Thalia and the 7 Goblins. So no turn 1 Lackey from the opponent. What? How can you say that, Snaff? Alright, life points. I figured that might happen. Oh, thanks, Mully. Those are fine reasons to follow. I'm glad you're liking the song, Ritzy. Confuses people. Okay, ringleader. Thanks for the follow. Alright, ringleader. Welcome to the Aim Special. Mullica, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Aim Special. Yeah, get pucked. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so we just therapy what we saw. That's kind of a freebie, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you get freebies. This is one of those times where you get a freebie. How about I just take what you just tutored for? So, what's going on in this hand of yours? Huh. At the beginning of the end step, destroy all goblins. That seems really anti-synergistic. Sting Scourger I'm familiar with. And a barbarian ring mountain times 2. Okay. Yeah, just toss it back. Did I read the card? I did. And it struck me as anti-synergistic. I mean, the +3 + 0, it means he has to kill us, Advisor. He has to kill us? I'll take the 1. He would have to kill us that turn. You're not casting anything? Okay. Ha! Rector is kind of cool here. Academy Rector, Flashback Therapy, get something really cool. This is why I'm running the 1 of Savannah. Now, conceded. Man, I was gonna do some really cool stuff, though. Aww. I was gonna Flashback Therapy, Sacrificing Rector, get an enchantment, take his thing. I had a really cool turn lined up, and he spoiled it for me. It's not something typical to goblins, though. Don't they typically use Krenko? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Yeah, Nick Fit's fun. Or why am I conceding? He's the one who left. No Form of the Dragon. No Omniscience. It's stuff that I could cast with or without the Rector, which in a lot of spots is better than having a really big, fat, dead card in your hand, I would say. But that's my opinion, you know, people, you can run it however you want. That's kind of the fun of NickFit. NickFit's a very flexible shell. You can build a lot of different colors. You can even build a blue. I have a blue NickFit as well. Bug Fit. Like Bug Pod NickFit. Although this is no longer legal, so we'd have to rebrew it, but towards the end of it I was running a lot of dig through times. But you can play NickFit blue if you want to. How's it going, Drugsy? What is good? Edric! Baleful Strix, all sorts of sweet stuff you get if you go blue. Jace, Force, Brainstorm. Alright, so let's brew Bugwalkers. That might be fun. Although I don't think I have enough Planeswalkers to really make it good. We can try. So it's going to be Pernicious Deeds, Jaces. Grave Titan. If I had lilies, she would go in here. I don't have any lilies, though. Although, before I build something like this, I probably need to invest in Misty Rainforests to really make it shine. I think all I have for this deck would be Verdant Catacomb. I have a couple of Verdants, and I have Playset of Polluteds. So I think before this deck can really shine, it's going to need more Planeswalkers, it's going to need Misty Rainforests. We can mess around with it. Base concept. We could go a more black approach, although that would be indicative of Liliana, but I was thinking him to Turok. We'll probably trim on some of these. I'm not sure if I want playsets of all that. Probably not. Can always trim cards. That's 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 blue. So we hit the threshold for blue spells. That's good. What's nice, though, is the Garruk is not hit by all the Pyroblasts flying around right now. But I still think I want Jace. Maybe some number of Bayou. I mean, based on what basics I run, I could get away with different types of fetches. Like if I'm only going to run basic, if I'm only running basic swamp and basic island, and no basic forests, we could, I don't know. I mean, Garruk being triple green is really tough. This deck would have double blue, double black, and triple green requirements, so maybe the Garruk is just out of the question. We'll see. I think I definitely want at least basic island, basic swamp to start. It's gonna need more fetches to really effectively utilize the brainstorms. Just trying to think of which fetches I could use out of my current collection.